some people live long. I hope you can hear me because I'm walking on the main road. Some people live long and some people don't live long. And I was just contemplating walking along here. And then I was contemplating the fact that my body is telling me that it's tired. and then my mind drifted towards the Queen. And I heard a voice in my head saying, if the willpower is strong, if the mind is strong, then regardless of the physical age of the body, it will be healthy or healthier than someone of a similar age. In other words, the strength of the mind is what keeps the body alive. So we have the Queen as an example. She's quite a strong-minded person. The other week she got on a horse at the age of 96. She's still riding a horse at 96 years of age. And it got me thinking that it's actually the mind and not the body. Although the body's probably saying they want to rest. Especially at that age, I would imagine. But the mind, as long as the mind is strong, then the body will just obey the mind, basically. In other words, the body is just a puppet for the mind. Think of a hypnotised puppet or a puppy, something that obeys. Not a cat, because they don't obey, but dogs, puppies. Well, not so much puppies, but dogs. The mind is a bit like the master, and the body is a bit like the dog or the puppy. It does as it's told. And this is how it works. Trouble is, if we don't discipline our mind, then the body can go in lots of different directions, but not the direction that you want it to go into. I'll give you an example. When I was younger, I couldn't concentrate on anything. I had a lot of problems concentrating and focusing on things. These days I can put my mind on something and fully concentrate on it because I have control of my mind. But this is something people don't realise until they reach. Not everyone realises how to control their mind, because not everyone is taught how to control their mind from a young age. I mean, yeah, if you're born into poor circumstances, then the chances are that you will learn how to control your mind at a young age, or rather your body at a young age. Or difficult circumstances. But all I'm saying is people who are very rich as well, they don't have to discipline their bodies to get what they want. So the mind is just the master of the body, and it'll just obey the body. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Well, that's the message that's coming through. I'm not saying that the message is just coming through, but I think the message is that as long as we can control our mind, then we can control our body and lead it in the direction that we want. Too many years I didn't do that, until one day I was very depressed and I decided that I wanted to control my mind, and that's when I did meditation. And gradually through that meditation I've been able to concentrate my mind on anything I want. Yeah, because meditation is actually harder than most people realise. Meditation is actually, it'd probably be easier to become a millionaire than actually be able to do long meditation every day. I had to really, really focus my mind on meditation. But I was at a point in my life, in my late 20s, where I felt depressed all the time. So I just literally, I'm going to get run over. I just literally decided I need to do this. I need to discipline my mind. I need to discipline my body. I was living with Lee at the time, and I was very depressed in my late 20s. And I just decided I need to do this. I need to focus my mind. I need to realise what all these books on meditation are talking about. And that's when I decided to discipline my mind. And once I've done that gradually, although it takes years, I mean, even if you do meditation, it still takes years to discipline the mind and body, because the body's naturally lazy. So gradually, it's a gradual process. It's like peeling an onion or paper mache or something like that. You have to trying to get to the. Got that game. I haven't played that game in such a long time. But I'll give you the example of peeling an onion. You keep peeling it until you get to nothing. It's the same with the mind. You have to keep taking layers and layers. I'm trying to switch off from all this traffic because that's another thing about focus. I wouldn't have been able to do this for 10 years ago or something, because it would have made me so anxious. But life toughens you up. If it don't kill you, it toughens you up. So yeah, survival of the fittest. So here I am, walking for about half an hour or so. Got some dog food. But yeah, the mind gradually has to be unlayered, because we've been built up over many lifetimes, constant layers of delusion. You see on social media, constant bombardment. You want to buy this, you want to buy that, you want this, you want that, and what that does is it makes the body very sort of confused and sort of lazy. That's the problem with technology. It's designed to make us lazy. It's designed to make us so rather than Terminators destroying us, very gradually technology takes over the mind and makes it very, very lazy. If you look at 50, 100 years ago, people had a lot more discipline with their minds and their body. This would have been nothing to someone 50 years ago, 100 years ago. This walk I've just done, people would have done this, and all kinds of ages. You know, not that people live that long in those days, but people would have thought nothing about doing this. People used to work 12 hours a day on their hands and on their, you know. So this is nothing really, because people used to be on their feet 12 hours a day and even more than that. And not just men, even I'm talking about women as well. If you think about 100 years ago,